What is up, YouTube knife community? Back again. Today we're talking mods again. First, before I show off these knives here, I want to go over some new services that I'm offering. So I just bought a bead blast cabinet so I can do like spa treatments on like titanium knives or whatever. If you have some polished micarta that you want to add texture to or anything like that, we can do that now. Yeah, just the possibilities are endless with that. And I've also gotten a new anodizing power supply, so I can do the standard power supply ano again, as well as the heat and acid ano that everybody's loving these days. So yeah, so if you need any kind of anodizing, I can do that. Bead blast, whatever you want, and then everything that I've always offered, all that's on the table. So as you see here, we've got 3 yojumbos. This right here is completely blew up. It's become a very popular mod. It seems like every week there's at least 2 or 3 people reaching out wanting it. Right now I've got like maybe 2 or 3 more guys that I'm discussing the mod with that's supposed to send their knives. So yeah, it just completely blew up. And I understand why. There's a lot of good about this mod. It makes this knife so much better. And I'm going to go over something that I just now noticed the other day as we go through this. So yeah, we'll kick it off with these first 2. And you know, here I just left this one sat in these first 2 with a mirrored edge on it. As you can see, I hand sand the spine after I remove that hump and make them look nice again. I think this one had maybe a piece of a little Sharpie line left on the blade, but yeah. So we add the choil so it doesn't hit your finger when it falls. That it bounced out that time, but that's because the action's so good. It does not hit your finger anymore. So yeah, these things have got great action once you get them all polished and shined up. They're sweet. This one happens to have an MXG clip on it. As you see, you know, here I'll show you the back side. When you get that choil, it don't come up through there anymore. You can see the chamfers that I put on the scales after I cut the scales down. Yeah, just so much better. Love it so much more. And then we'll just take a quick look at this one since they're pretty much the same or are the same. And these choils, I meant for them to be more, you know, it's pretty much just a nub delete like you do on a shaman. But you can put like the tip of your finger in there and I mean, you got good control over it like that. And you have no fear of getting cut. So it does work as a small finger choil. I just wanted to keep as much as the cutting edge as possible. If somebody wants a dedicated finger choil, it'd be very easy to do. All I'd have to do is extend it out a little bit more, so that's very doable. Again, you can see the chamfers on the scales. This one has a standard Spyderco clip. Everything looks smoking hot. And then here is one with the acid etch, so you can see the difference in what the acid etch does. That's satin and acid etch there. Yeah, and then on this one, I also heat anodized the hardware bronze to kind of flow with the darker blade. I think it came out smoking hot. Again, the action is just dropped shut. It's smooth as silk. Chamfers, there's your chamfers again. Comes out very nice. Really like it. So yeah, this is what I want to show off real quick that I didn't really pay attention to in the beginning. Okay, so if you got this thing in your pocket, you know, and you've got that big hump that comes out and up, because, you know, that hump, I take off about this much of it, as you can see right here. So that pushes that clip out farther away from the hem of your pocket. So when you take that hump off the blade, it fits better in your pocket. So your hand goes by it so much easier. So here you've only got, you know, this much. And with the hump, you've got, you know, like this much that you got to go by. So, yeah, I didn't realize that until the other day. I actually put one of these in my pocket. And then as I had a brand new one that I hadn't modded yet. And so I noticed that right off, that it does fit and feel a lot better in the pocket. So next up, this knife here is for Jason Guilfoyle. A lot of guys in the community know him. he sent this to me to mod, and he also sent a smock to check out and another knife for me to sharpen. So I acid etched and stone washed the blade on this, and then put him a mirror edge on it, as you can see. It had orange scales. In the right light you can still kind of see orange, but I mean, it takes perfect lighting to see it. So the scales were dyed black, the backspacer was dyed black. These are titanium liners. I anodized them the toxic green, and then I distressed the corners and put this gold bronze looking color in there. The pivot screws are titanium. Again, I anodized them green and then brushed them and then put this yellow color on. Love this knife. I want one so bad. Feels so good in the hand. Them liners are so thick, and the action is just very smooth. Love it, love it. You got to be careful. This thing will bite you very bad. Just a sexy knife overall. Really like it. I would probably put some kind of deep carry clip on it, but other than that, yeah, smoking hot. Love it. Okay, so there is the subvert, the Spyderco subvert, and I'll have this in another video. Excuse me, before I send Jason's knives back. So I'm going to take these off so it's not focusing on this, because this stuff is hard enough to show off. So this is a Hinderer XM18 3.5 inch Morny. Yeah, I don't know all the deals about it, but so I did the acid ano on the back side here. Then I heat anodized all the hardware, and then I regular anodized this the titanium liner on this side. If the damn thing will focus. So this was anodized as well. I don't know where it's going to be easier to show it to you. There you can see it. It's like a purple or something. The jade, yeah, this knife came out smoking hot. Yeah, he's very impressed with it, and so am I. I think it looks very good. Also did a minor flipper mod on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it off or not, but Hinderer's flippers, they hook a whole lot more, like, I don't know, just a whole lot more than that they usually hook. So I took and just took just a very little bit off of it. And if you look, let's see. Yeah, it's going to be hard to show it. But anyway, there was about the same amount of space on this side of that that little stamp or whatever it is as there was on this side. So that's about how much I took off. Just a very little bit. And then re-chamfered it a little bit. And what it was he was wanting just a little bit more space so it'll feel a little bit better in the hand. And the corners was pretty sharp. So I feel like I helped it a lot. But without fully deleting that flipper tab, that's about all I'd be comfortable doing, because if you do much more, the tab isn't going to work as good as it should. So I'll try to get another shot of this ano. It came out hot. I love it. Yes, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, if anybody's got a Hinderer that they want this done to, or any other knife, hit me up. I think it came out hot. But yeah, that's all I've got, guys. Thank you for watching. If you need any mod work done, hit me up. This is how you get in touch with me. There it is. Thanks again. That's all I've got. I'll see you guys on the next one.